Morning. So I was on Chris Jones' podcast. This is I mean, last year. It's called the Grow or Go podcast, and in the name of the logo of the podcast, it has this, and this is a sigmoid curve. It's found in nature. Basically, as you go through life, and you chart progress, you see this curve show up all of the time. So here you are, starting out, and there's always a struggle. Think of a seed that's planted in the ground, takes a while to germinate, and then it takes off. And then this is the big growing season, which we happen to be in right now. And then eventually it starts to slow down, and then the crop matures, and then it dies. Okay? So think about your life. This could describe school. Okay, yeah, this is kind of hard when you're in kindergarten and you figure it out, and then I'm gonna have to leave here. What am I gonna do with my life? I don't know. And then what happens is that you are trying to figure out what that next curve is, right there. And you think about it, that it is tough. You can't stay in school. No, I just want to stay in school. Actually, some students do, professional students, but most people say, oh, gotta move on. Gotta move on. Kids are going to leave the house. Oh, I don't, that empty nest thing. Retirement. I would say that at any given time, a third of us are in this spot, trying to figure out how we're going to get from here to this new journey. Right? This is one of the things that I teach on many times. I probably have put this on more napkins than I can think of. And I've actually talked to people about this, and when I'm done, they say, "Can I have that napkin?" I say, "Sure." Now, I don't know what they do with this napkin. They fold it up and they put it in their pocket. Does it help them? I think so. It helps them realize that they're not alone. And I think it helps them realize that there are certain things that just won't work. You can't go backwards on the sigmoid curve. You can't claw your way to an earlier time. Now, many of us try through surgeries to get back the old days, or through, I'll just stay a parent and then I'll helicopter them. That doesn't really work either. Or I'm just at work and they're going to make me retire, and I don't want to leave, and I don't want to sell the company. I don't want to do it, and that speaks to like a third of us at any given time. So I guess my statement to you, and by the way, I teach classes on this. I have a master class. It's a one-on-one class that I help people with this. I do seminars on it. I do workshops on it. I guess my best advice for you is, if you find that you're on that curve or know somebody who is, I would say your best strategy is to dream about the next curve and pray about it. What is my next adventure? And that's really what it is. What is my next adventure? And when you see it as an adventure, and you're allowed to dream, things become more clear. Well, I would like to do this. Well, why don't you then? Well, because of this. And okay, I understand that. But what if? What if? At my core, I'm an encourager. I like to encourage people. Can you make a living doing that? Well, it's my dream. I can do what I want. Well, how would you do that? Well, I would tell stories. How can you make a living encouraging people by telling stories? Well, I would, so it turns out I am making a living telling stories and encouraging people. And if I can do that, then you can do what your next dream is. So just something to think about. Share this out to the people in your universe. If you like what I'm saying, you can subscribe. We are on a number of different platforms. These are not short, clippy videos because this is not a short, clippy thought process. It requires thought. But it's worth thinking about because your life is worth it. To live the best possible version of your story means you're going to have to find another curve to jump on. And you can do it. Anyway, there's another video there. My name is Jeff Gould. I'm America's storyteller. Find out about me if you don't know me personally. Otherwise, until we meet, God bless.